Rocco, after the good at-bats yesterday, you guys had another good one at the plate. A lot of walks that came around to score, another two-out hitting kind of night. How impressive was the effort?
Yeah, there was almost so much going down up and down the lineup from basically everyone that, you almost don't remember what anyone did. There were a lot of good at-bats. There were a lot of pitches laid off. Their starter did a good job, and mixes up his pitches very well, so it's hard to really, sit on anything or look just for one pitch or one spot. But I think our guys actually kind of battled through the beginning of the game. Didn't come too easy for us, but we stayed on them, put some good swings on the ball. Overall, it was a really nice offensive effort and just what we were looking for.
And how encouraging is it to see the late runs? I mean, you guys had, a couple run lead, but to pile on and, not just be comfortable with the 2-3 run lead.
Yeah. Any baseball team would say that they don't want to play 9 high-stress innings every night. There's no need to do that if you can find a way to, pad yourself in some ways and put those runs on the board. I think a lot of it has to do with focus and kind of staying on it, and it's something I think we've been doing very well, especially recently, but this year.
What'd you like about Joe's effort today? Another solid outing from him?
Very, very solid from Joe. We're seeing a lot of these games, and sometimes, his stuff looks explosive, and sometimes it looks kind of workmanlike, and he went out there today, and I think it was one of those workmanlike games, and he found a way to navigate through a few things, but, no matter what, really, in almost every start he's made for us so far, you look up and you're in the 4th, 5th, 6th inning, and, the other team really hasn't gotten a ton going. But that's because of the way he throws the ball. That's the way he gets through and makes adjustments and finds a way to get through, each of these innings. And another very nice night for us and a winning effort.
Have you ever gone out to check on a pitcher because you think something's injury-related, only to find out that he blinded himself in the light? It looked like you guys got a good chuckle out of that one.
That's what we found out. But you know what? Sometimes you just have to ask direct questions, and sometimes you ask direct questions and you get direct answers, and his direct answer was that he blinded himself. So that's a new one.
What did you think it happened?
I had absolutely no idea, but when I see our catcher interested in making sure that our pitcher is doing fine, and a couple of people in the dugout mentioning, hey, we might want to go out there and check on him. I didn't see anything myself, but there's no reason not to just go out there and check. No reason at all.
Sacrifice bunts, and Jorge tried to put one down too. How many of those were called from you guys versus them kind of taking initiative there?
Some were called and some were not. But this ballpark and the way it's playing right now, you're not going to hit too many balls over the fence. You're just not. It's a monstrous ballpark to start with, no matter which direction you look in. And the wind isn't exactly helping any of the hitters. We saw a couple of homers. We also saw some pretty well-struck balls not make it out of the ballpark, too. But you're going to need to string together hits, and you're going to have to get base runners, and you're going to have to find ways to move those base runners, get them a little bit closer, and then, hopefully add another hit or just make something happen. But you got to find ways to do that, and our entire lineup is contributing right now with those types of at-bats. And, sometimes moving a runner is going to be part of it.
Why would a pitcher leave a ball outside to Louis Arise the way he's going right now? They just go the opposite way automatically.
Well, Louis is a good hitter, and he, I think he's good at waiting out the opposition, and he, sometimes waits them out till he gets a pitch he likes, and then he can do something with it. And that's what really good hitters do. And if you fight on long enough, you will eventually get a good pitch to hit, and Louis is good at it.